By now, I'm sure most of you have heard about the latest disturbing update with the Dad and Daughter DreamTeam, and if you haven't, I'll be talking about that in a second, but Sarah, the daughter from the Dad and Daughter DreamTeam, recently made a post. This was after they both had deleted all of their accounts and tried to scrub as much evidence that they were ever on TikTok from the app as possible.
Well guys, here I am. I'm sorry to say, but the Dream Team is gone. We just couldn't post content together anymore knowing how people saw it, especially with the latest bull they're trying to spread. All the rumors are false, but there's nothing I can do. People are going to believe it, and I can't stop them, so we're done creating content together.
If you don't know the latest creepy thing that happened with these two, the dad, Patrick, was pretty credibly linked to an account, and it was on a site that was basically for writing like fan fiction, but particularly spicy fan fiction. It was more than one account actually. I just pulled up the screenshot and saw it was these two accounts. The stories on these accounts featured a dad and daughter as the main characters participating in these spicy activities. If you know anything about their lore, you'll know this is pretty damning evidence right here. And the accounts were pretty old. It seemed kind of unlikely that these were just created by a troll who was trying to make them look bad. If you know anything about Patrick and Sarah, it's probably that they've had these allegations of being inappropriately close for pretty much the entire time anybody's known about them on TikTok. It definitely stems from the fact that for the majority of the time people have known of them, they've always been touching each other a lot in their video, and in a ways that a lot of people consider just inappropriate for family members in general. But their hate following really took off on this video of Patrick giving Sarah a purity ring and doing it in almost a wedding proposal style. It really rubs people the wrong way. Since then, they have been in this cycle of defending themselves and making videos, denying the allegations, deleting their accounts or taking long breaks from posting because they give in to the backlash, and then eventually coming back and basically doing the exact same content they were doing before. Patrick especially, he's done this several times. He's deleted his accounts, he's made new accounts that he claims are going to be centered around different content, but every single time he just goes back to making content exclusively with Sarah, doing things like viral dancing trends where they're touching each other. And the only thought I really have about Sarah's response to this latest controversy is that it does feel weirdly casual considering the gravity of the allegations. And a little too upbeat, maybe, I don't know, it just kind of hits me wrong. I've actually been avoiding talking about these guys for a long time because, to be quite honest, the internet is really mean to her, and I know that by making videos I'm inviting people to leave more mean comments that she might see. And that bothers me because at best this is just a random girl who's getting endlessly harassed on the internet, but at worst she's the victim of literal grooming and abuse, and it just sucks to see her talked about that way. But it's getting to be too much and I just have to talk about it, so I don't know, let me know what you think. For me, the accounts and the links people made back to Patrick seem pretty credible, and that mixed with Patrick's past behavior, mixed with the fact that both of his brothers are registered SOs, it just makes it all seem like, you know, like, yeah, walked like a duck, quacked like a duck, you know. But I only hope the best for Sarah, and I hope that even if by some small chance these allegations aren't true, that she gets out in the world and discovers herself a little bit, meets some new exciting, interesting people, and just gets to know herself a little better. It just seems like her relationship with her dad especially is affecting her ability to find other relationships she seems to want in her life. Friendships, romantic relationships, you know, just based on the stories they've told. But whatever happens, I just want what's best for her and for her to be safe. And okay, that's all I got now. See you later. Bye!